Okay, so I just wanted to go on here and just show you guys. Now this is the link on his Instagram page. And this picture, I wanted to say, everybody keeps saying is really creepy, but it says, when the end arrives, it's really the beginning. And I think, I don't know, I don't think he means that in a creepy way. I think he means like when every time something ends, something new begins, which is like kind of having a positive outlook, if you want my opinion on it. I mean, yeah, it's a little weird, but like a lot of people like weird stuff like this, so I mean, it's not that weird. And so if you click on this, you gotta follow the link. YouTube. And then it brings you to a YouTube video, which just happens to be called Escape Plan. Kind of weird considering everything. And you know, this song came out November 5th, premiered November 5th, but he just linked this to his page recently, his Instagram page. Honestly, like, what's gonna happen? He gets canceled. Doesn't he need to keep making money so he can pay these victims of this tragedy? I mean, to me, it seems like they should want him to keep making money, because he's not worth that much. I mean, the amounts they're suing for is like insane amounts of money they're suing for. Excuse me, it's late here and I'm very tired, but I just want to go on here, show you guys this. Like, honestly, like, nobody is having any type of sympathy for him. Obviously, he didn't mean for this to happen. He didn't purposely, like, do this. I don't think he did. And people are saying he did, he wanted this to happen. I don't think so. I think that's very far-fetched to say about anybody. And honestly, like, I don't know what could have prevented this. I mean, this was because the fans were literally like, you can see them like in a wave like motion on the videos, and they just basically like crushed each other. They were too close together, and all those people that got in without paying for tickets, you know, there was a lot more people than there was intended, than they were planning for. So that didn't help the situation either. And I think just a combination of those two things, it just, you know, sometimes things like this happen. You know, people always want somebody to blame, but like, why do you have to have somebody to blame? I mean, yeah, sue the people that were in charge of putting this together, but you know, to go after him so harshly like this. I mean, he was on stage, he had bright lights in his face, and he had ear things in his ears, speakers, so he couldn't hear anything. He couldn't hear them people screaming. And also, at a festival like this, you're going to see ambulances, you're going to see people getting hurt. So how was he to know the gravity of what was going on in this situation? I don't know. That's what I think is going on. That's my opinion on this whole thing. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And like I said, this is a new link. This just got posted on here, so I don't know. I can see what's going on here already, and I think, honestly, it's a tough situation. Okay, so I did get my microphone working, and I'm like sort of dressed up today, more than usual, I guess. I got like a cute sweater on because it's Thanksgiving, so I figured I'd do like an update on the Travis Scott situation, since he had just posted recently, just a couple days ago, I believe, he posted a link on his Instagram for one of his new music videos. or his new music video or whatever, and of course, like, people are going crazy over this. You know, yeah, is it insensitive, kind of? Maybe that might seem that way to some people, yeah, but what I think people aren't, like, understanding is it's like, he's not like a pop star, he's a rap star, like, he's a rapper, like, he probably, like, and he's probably pissed about what happened, like, you know what I mean? Because now he's got all these lawsuits, he's got all this stuff going on, everybody's trying to cancel him. Anyways, so about the whole situation, I just wanted to speak on. He probably doesn't care, like, as much as people think. Like, he's just trying to make his music, put his music out there. And like I said before, like, I don't think he intended for this to happen. You know, some of his fans went kind of crazy and they all rushed towards the stage. Like, you know, they did have a lot of security working there. They did have a lot of staff there. I think what went wrong was that nobody actually, like, told him what was going on. Nobody actually told him, like, to stop. So he probably just assumed that whatever was going on, like, they were handling it. He figured, like, the ambulances were there handling it, the paramedics, whatever it was. Maybe he thought it was just one incident or something. You know, and he probably was like, well, you know, they're handling it. Who knows? But somebody from his team should have, like, called him on his earpiece or whatever. He must have been wearing, like, an earpiece or whatever. And this is just my opinion. You can say your opinions if you want to, but I'm just giving you, like, my real opinion on this. You know, I really don't think it was like, I don't really think it was his fault. Like, it was the people that were there, and I think his team should not be promoting this type of music to kids. First of all, I mean, have you ever listened to his lyrics? I mean, listen to his songs. Nobody should be bringing their kids there. I mean, if you're, like, a parent that is concerned about your kids being in some type of danger, I mean, all his songs, he talks about getting messed up and raging, and you know what I mean. And, like, the thing is, like, I've been to a lot of concerts, like heavy metal concerts, where there's, like, mosh pits and stuff like that, and but it's an older crowd that goes to those. It's, yeah, there's some young people there, but, like, young adults. And a lot of those shows are all ages too, but you never see anybody really getting hurt at those type of shows. The thing is, like, it's these young kids, it's this new generation, like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of those people there, like, they were dancing on top of the ambulances, like, just disrespectful people going to this type of thing. Like, you know, it's probably something like an adult would go to. Like, you want to get all messed up, go to go to a music festival. Like, that's something like a young adult will go to. Like, you're gonna leave your kids at home, like, leave your kid with a babysitter. No, like, the world is a crazy place. Like, the world is not a nice place, and everybody tries to make it seem like it's so good and so wonderful, but, like, come on, like, get with reality. Look at the world we live in, okay? And people have been locked in their houses. You know, all this craziness going on with the, you know, the thing going on that I can't speak about on YouTube. And, you know, the world is a crazy place. There is crazy stuff going on every day, and that's just reality. And, like, I think a lot of people, like, they just live in a different world. Like, they're sheltered from, like, the reality that most of us have to face. And they're like, why? You know what I mean? Like, so, like, I can see why some people are reacting that way. But, like, a lot of us, like, live in reality. We're not sheltered from what's really going on. And, you know, a lot of us are, like, right in the middle of it all. It's just craziness. This world is complete chaos. Like, this world we live in, for people, like, to sugarcoat it and act like it isn't what it is, it's just, You know what I mean? It's like, this is the type of music he does, though. This is the type of thing, this is like his thing, is like the raging and like, you know, but you would think that the people going to these concerts would have some morals. Like you see somebody passing out or you see somebody fall on the ground, like you help them, you pick them up. A lot of these people just have, like these young people, I'm telling you, it's this young generation, they just have no sense of compassion for others. Like a lot of people are just like that, and you know what I mean. So if you're trying to go to a concert that's going to be like safe and like, you know, if safety is your top priority, you're probably not going to want to go to a concert like that. Like that's just reality. And like parents that are just letting their kids go to this stuff, maybe they should be really doing some more research into what they're letting their kids go to. Like if, you know what I mean? But it's like you should have been maybe paying more attention before if you're concerned about that. Like, you know, if it isn't for you, if it isn't your type of thing, then don't be going to it. You know what I mean? But honestly, like that is something that I would have gone to, because like I like Travis Scott. I like his music. Um, but after seeing that, I'm like, the people that are going to his shows are just very disrespectful, and it's a tough situation, you know what I mean? It's a really tough situation. Like I'm sure, like I said, I keep saying this, I'm sure he didn't anticipate on this happening. But also like the people that are saying that he's like this is demonic, this is like some type of killing ritual or whatever, I don't know about all that. You know, just because he uses that like demonic type of like imagery, like a lot of people do, and you know what, I like it. I think it's cool, you know what I mean? Like not everybody is like very religious and like Christian or Catholic or like a very religious person. Like not everybody's like that, you know what I mean? Some people just see it as like life just for what it is. Not everybody's super religious, especially in the times we live in now. Like you don't have a lot of super like deeply religious like Christians or like Catholic people around, and especially not young people. I mean, people going to these shows are not like religious folks. They're not. Or at least most of them probably aren't. You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to, you know, say like, you know, you have to look at the reality of it. It wasn't like he intended for this. Like, yeah, he wants people hyped up. He wants them to have a good time. Yeah, you're supposed to go to a show like that and have a good time. But when everybody is like trying to get to the front of the stage and they're like literally trampling over other people, it's like, who are these people like doing this? You know what I mean? I think a lot of like all or most of this blame is got to be placed on the people that were acting that way at that concert and that audience, the ones that were not giving a shit, just trampling over people. You know, it's one thing to not help somebody when you see them having a hard time, but to trample over people and be that, you love Travis Scott that much that you're willing to just stomp on people and trample over them to get to the front of the stage. Like, I've never been to a concert where I've seen stuff like that going on. We live in such a corrupt world now. It's on the parents, it's on the leaders of our country, it's on, you know, the people that are supposed to be in charge. Like, this world is a messed up place. It's all about money and greed, and that's all it is, you know? It's all money and greed. So, you know what I mean? Which I can understand. I like money, right? We all love money. We're all greedy and selfish in a way, you know what I mean? Everybody is, like, even if you don't want to admit it, like, everybody has that side of them. But I don't know. I've always just been a compassionate person. Like, I don't, like, if I seen somebody struggling, like, I'd be like, oh my God, let me help you. Or, like, I'm, like, a wicked, calm, chill person. So, like, but I like to go to, like, heavy metal concerts, and I love to go to concerts where they have, like, mosh pits. Like, I won't be jumping in a mosh pit. but I like to go to like heavy metal type of concerts, or like a Travis Scott show would be something I would have gone to. You know what I mean? Before this, but seeing the type of people that go there now, I'm just like, they're literally stomping on each other. Like, that's crazy. That is, not his fault. The entertainer's job is to get people hyped up and have a good time and have a good show, but when people start getting too crazy, too out of hand like that, it's like, you know what I mean? It's one thing to get wild and crazy, have a good time, but when you're literally killing each other in the audience, like, that's crazy. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what's going on with it. Like, I wasn't there, but I'm like seeing what's going on, just, giving my opinions. I kind of have like a realistic opinion on things. You know what I mean? Like, I know I look young, but I'm like middle aged, I guess. I'm in my 30s. So I have like a very realistic, I'm like a Generation X. I have like a very realistic opinion on things. Like, I see things exactly for what it is. I'm brutally honest. I'll just say it like the way I think it is. So I'll just tell it like completely honest. You know what I mean? So but yeah, I think when he posted that video, like, he's just trying to keep making money, keep making his music, and continue to move on, because he knows his fans are loyal to him. He knows he's got his loyal fans, and that, this is going to have to blow over if he's going to pay all these lawsuits anyways too. He's going to have to keep making some money. I mean, he can't just stop. What's he going to do? Just stop and like be like the most hated person in the world and just like beg for everybody's forgiveness? Like, he didn't cause this. He didn't tell anybody to go out and like trample each other, kill each other. Like, it's not like he was purposely doing this. Like, plenty of his festivals went just fine. It was something about this one, and I think it was to do with what's going on in the world right now. People are too crazy. They're like dying to get out of their house. You know what I mean? A lot of people hadn't been to a show in a really long time. You know what I mean? If it was closer to my house, hell, I would have gone to it. You know what I mean? Because we're all dying to get out of our houses and like do something, like go to a concert. Like, I think it's just the way that things are right now, and I don't see anything getting better anytime soon. Hopefully it does, but the way things are now, the way this world is, it's a crazy place. It really is. But you know what? You got to keep on moving. You got to keep on with your life. You can't just, stop. You know what I mean? It's probably not the best thing for him. It's just, what is he going to do? Take a break. That can really take a toll on someone's mental health. Someone who's used to being an entertainer, who's used to putting on shows. Like, that's all they know. And then these people are all getting canceled over, like, these people are all getting canceled supposedly, but I think the true fans out there are going to stick with them. Like, and then also I wanted to say, I didn't actually create this channel until after everything happened with the whole Marilyn Manson thing. And as you probably know, if you didn't know, I'm a huge Marilyn Manson fan, and I think he got totally screwed over by what's happening with him right now. I think these women are after his money. I think it was, we have proof now that it was all kind of like a conspiracy that Evan Rachel Wood had sent out a mass email to all these other girls, and they all came up with these accusations at the same time. And now she's saying she didn't realize she was abused, and now 14 years later she does realize it. It's none of them have any proof. But I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of Marilyn Manson. He's like literally my all-time favorite. So, what I was going to say was, I didn't start this new channel until after that whole thing already took place, and I was in a pretty like bad place when all that happened. Like, I was going through some stuff in my own life, and then like that happened, and it was just like, was not good. Anyways, so like I tried to make a video about it. It didn't come out very good. I'm still new to the whole like sitting down and talking to the camera thing. Like usually on my vlogging channel, it's like me doing stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not just sitting down in a chair, like just talking to the camera. So I'm still getting used to this too. But I'm getting better. I got some good lighting. I got my microphone. So, you know, I'm trying to do it. I like talking. I like giving my opinions on things. So, yeah, I'm going to be doing like a video on that soon. I just want to like, you know, Colonel Kurtz, she did a great job on her Marilyn Manson videos. So I will be giving a small, like, a video. It might not be short because I tend to ramble, but I am going to make a video on that soon, of the whole Marilyn Manson thing, my opinions, some of the facts that don't add up, and like what the media is not telling you about that whole thing, because there's a lot that, you know, you hear these stories in the media and there's a lot that they don't tell you. So it's like you almost have to be like a detective going into this. But the mainstream media, they lie, and people lie. They want people to get canceled. They want to take their money. They want to ruin people. That's how it is nowadays, and I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it can like seriously have issues on people's mental health, especially artists that are used to performing, you know what I mean? Every artist has their own like group of like fans, like type of fans, you know what I mean? And not every type of person is going to be a fan of every single like type of music. And like, or the way every single type of person is. Everybody's different, and like there's always going to be people that have a problem with something. So to keep canceling people just because a few people have a problem with it, like this is insanity what's been going on. So I just need to give my piece on all this stuff, and you know, let you guys know what the mainstream media isn't trying to tell you, because what they're telling is lies, straight up lies, and they just leave out information, and then nobody actually hears the real truth. What they give you is lies, and people believe it, and the truth needs to get out there. So that's what I'm doing with this channel. So if you like it, you know, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. This is like the new, well, this is like my second channel, but because my other channel is like my vlogging channel, and then I have this channel now, and I love talking about this stuff. So, you know, and if you guys have any ideas, if anybody wants to do like an interview over video chat, or where we can discuss some of these things, like if anybody wanted to be in one of my videos or something, like I would love to have a discussion with somebody else. Like a lot of my friends probably wouldn't even care to do an interview or something like this. Like I'm the only person I know who's like wicked into this, like pop culture and like cancel culture stuff and all this. Like I'm a wicked like nerd when it comes to this stuff. So like I'm wicked into this stuff. So if anybody out there would like to be in one of my videos, if you have any ideas what you want me to, like another sorry, my cat is literally like trying to like attack the microphone wires right now. If you have any ideas on like something you'd like me to discuss that's going on right now, like with cancel culture or whatever, or if you would like to be in one of my videos, like just send me an email, let me know, like don't be shy. And yeah, so I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with the Travis Scott thing, and I'll have a Marilyn Manson video, like an actual good one, out soon.